Hello, welcome again to another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. Today, I'm just going to go through some records that I picked up this week. You see, Strange World Records, which is a really cool store here in Melbourne, run by Richie Ramone, not the drummer Richie Ramone, but a Richie Ramone. He has this store here called Strange World Records, and they've got a 25% off moving sale. They're moving from their location, which is currently on Brunswick Street, but they're moving. It was like 25% off everything in the store. So obviously, I had to dive in. Let's go. So the first of the records I picked up is Central Departure, released by Mean Bean Records. Now this is a reissue. It's a power pop gem, and I have loved this song for a long time, Rock and Roll DJ, and I was never ever able to find it, but I remember hearing it on YouTube once, many years ago, and thinking, this song is so damn cool, you know, I would love to find this record. Well, Mean Bean Records have reissued it, and there you go, you can see the label there. Very cool. And I was stoked because it's like, I finally have that song. But not only that, they did a reissue by adding 2 extra songs which weren't on the original 7-inch. So that's really cool. But yeah, you can get this now. And it's cheap, man. It's cheap. So do yourself a favor. Mean Bean Records, Central Departure. Check them out. I also picked up this discography of The Brides. Now, The Brides are a band from Rip Off Records. And I love their 7-inches on Rip Off. And I was just like, man, I really need to hear more from this band. And then this came out by Hozak Records, and Hozak Records, great label, always putting out quality stuff. And so I had to pick this up. Love The Brides. So here is the inner sleeve, and it's got like an interview, which is really cool. So you can catch up to date with the guys from The Brides. But yeah, awesome band. I'm so stoked to have this because there's another 7-inch that wasn't a rip-off, and I don't have it. And that's cool though, because the songs are on here. So I finally heard them, and they're great. Really great. Exactly what you would expect from The Brides. So this next record is a record I've wanted forever. I love the movie, and I've never ever seen a copy of it in the wild on vinyl. Anyway, he had it there on the shelf, up on the wall, and it was 25% off. I had to take advantage of it. It's the Crybaby soundtrack with Johnny Depp and Amy Locane, a movie by John Waters. I love John Waters films. I've talked about him a lot on this channel over the years. I'm just a massive fan. I went to see his exhibition in LA last year, which you can see a video on that if that interests you, if you like John Waters movies and you want to see like an incredible exhibition. I filmed everything. So yeah, you'll get a pretty good look at what happened in that exhibition. It's not running anymore, but I was so happy to be there at the time that it was on because yeah, just love his films. Crybaby, one of his great films starring Iggy Pop, Ricky Lake, Tracy Lords, Johnny Depp, etc. Such a great film. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. Can't believe I got this on vinyl. It's like new. It hasn't got a mark on it. There's a fingerprint, but whatever, you just wipe that off, right? But besides that, it looks immaculate. And I'm so happy to have this record. Finally! The next up was a record that he recommended to me himself, The Real Losers. Now, I have another album by The Real Losers. It was released on Alien Snatch Records. Should be here somewhere, but whatever. And this one I had not heard. And of course I went in there and I told him, I said, look, you know, I'll listen to it when I get home. And he said, nobody trusts the record guy. And so he put it on, and immediately I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I need in my collection. Sounds like Teen Generate and all that sort of stuff. Brilliant band. There you go. Plain black vinyl. But if you don't know this band, The Real Losers, look them up. I do have a couple of 7-inches, I think, of theirs as well. But yeah, it's he won me. He won me over. What can I say? And lastly, I picked up this one, which is the Hydramatics album. This is the reissue on Bang. I did not have this LP. I've been looking for it ever since it happened. I only ever remember seeing it once, and it was at Heartland Records, and I couldn't afford it at the time. But yeah, here it is again, the reissue. It came out last year or the year before, I believe. But yeah, very cool. Really like this. Love this stuff. I've got the other album as well with the bluish cover. But yeah, this is the first one, and I'm just so happy to finally have it. So there we go. that is a look at some records that I picked up this week. The reason that I'm doing this video also is because I bought a new camera. And so I have decided to test out the camera with my microphones and everything. And yeah, let's hope this worked, because if you're watching this, it means it worked. Anyway, thanks so much. Look after yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.